This is a comment that I got in my last video. And the first thing I want to say is thank you. Because I learned something that I have never tried before. This is exactly the reason why I started doing these videos. To learn by sharing. This one's for you, commenter. Let's get started. The first thing is to find an audio sample that we want to work on. And the best place to find copyright-free music is the YouTube audio library. I went through a lot of them and downloaded every track that I liked. It's usually jazz and blues that I used for Boom Bap, but the one I selected in the end happens to be reggae. After finalizing, I brought it into Cakewalk. Let's have a listen. I have heard all of it, and the part I am interested in is this area here. We have to trim the end to the correct timing. Press and hold Alt key on the keyboard while left clicking to split the track. A little bit of adjustment in here, okay. We also have to make sure that there is no extra time in the beginning of the track. Now let's set the tempo. I'm setting it to 160, not that it's equivalent to 80 because I'm working in double time. Let's count how many bars this audio sample is to adjust it into our tempo. We can see that it's an 8-bar audio sample, so its ending will have to align with the 9th bar. Dude, you had only one job. To show how audio samples can be stretched and you didn't even mention the key combination?
Whoa, whoa, bravo, wow.
Alright, you have to press and hold Ctrl and Shift keys together on the keyboard while dragging the corner of the sample that you want to stretch. Now, back to the video. Let's check if it is in tempo by turning on the metronome. I didn't like that ending portion where the percussions come in. Let's change that. It has to be smooth. Now we have a complete 8-bar audio sample, which I'm going to play around with. That is going to be the sample for the verse, and next is going to be for the chorus. I think I want to replicate the ending of the chorus section in the ending of the verse section as well. Now let's EQ this track so that it does not collide with the frequencies of the instruments that we are gonna add later, especially the bass. Alright, now let's bring in some drums. I'm using Line of Legends. For this plugin to work in Cakewalk, we have to make sure that this option is selected. Adding MIDI track for the MIDI data of Line of Legends, making sure its output is directed towards Line of Legends plugin. Okay, now let's record. Please note that I'm not quantizing any of this. We want that raw feeling. Now let's add in some hi-hats. Alright, again now quantizing. Now for the chorus, I'm going to copy this hi-hat pattern to down here. Now that the drums are done, we need a bass. I'm going to use the bass that comes with the Cakewalk itself. Let's record. Alright, this is gonna be repeated for the chorus as well. Let's do the mixing now. It's done. Let me show you what all effects I have added in. For the kick, I have an OTT as well as a saturation knob in the Pro channels. In case of snare, I only have a saturation knob which keeps the low end but saturates the high end to a pretty high extent. In case of hats, it's a saturation knob, but to a small extent just to make it louder. In case of bass, it's just an OTT, brings in some punch and loudness. I'll be back after arranging it.
Stay here. I'll be back.
2 weeks later.
I'm back.
Now this is what it looks like after it's been arranged. This is the verse section, this is the chorus section, the outro and the intro. The first effect that I added to the audio sample track is the Cakewalk reverb, which stays pretty much turned off in the intro by using automation. This is Vinyl by Isotope, which makes it feel like the audio is being played from an old vinyl record. It's active for the intro but gets bypassed for the rest of the track. Next is Ozone Imager by Isotope for stereo imaging. It's bypassed for the intro but stays active for the rest of the track. And this waveform right here is my vocal rapping on the track. After all, it's a boom bap. I hope it's not too bad. Now let me show you the effects that I have used on the vocal track. First, let's go to the Pro channels cause that's where the audio signal comes in first. First we have a tube saturation, then we have a console emulator, both these give us kind of a feeling of raw recording. Then we have an EQ to cut off the low end in my voice. Then there is a compressor to decrease the dynamics. Now let's go to where the audio signal will be fed next. This is Graylon, which is an auto-tuner. This is de-esser to take care of the harsh S sounds in the high end of my vocal. This is a little bit of delay, teeny tiny bit. And this is Cakewalk reverb. This is Studio Nova, an equalizer employed to take out any low end that might have appeared because of the effects. And finally, a compressor again to make sure that my voice does not increase suddenly and causes discomfort. And that's it. If you found this video to be useful by even the tiniest bit, do let me know by liking this video. Also do the same if you happen to like the track that is going to be played now. And of course, consider subscribing. See you in the next video. Until then, take care.
I'm tired of circumstances, taking control of my chances. Been a little too long since I've been sleeping on. Now I'm done with fate drawing my future. I desire that I desire my own future. I will never know my doppelgangers from the other timelines, but Shraid with the best of us, even by a fine line. Won't let anyone say that I can't do this or that. It's up to me and only me. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself that you can become anything that you wanna be. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself that you can become anything that you wanna be. You see, I know people might not see this as a good rap. Still, I'm here trying to shout at it myself. And if you think that you got what you came here for, then stop standing around and start working more.